Hey, g'day, it's Andrew from Lithium Valley Rocks Prospecting. How you going? It's a pretty hot day in Bridgetown today, so I thought I'd come down the river and do some garnet fishing. So I'm just downstream from Marrinup Ford Caravan Park. There's an area where the pegmatite crosses the river, and there's a few dolerite intrusions as well, so there's a bit of mixing going on geologically, and there's quite a few garnets sort of getting around this area, so I'm going to jump in the water in a minute and see what we can find. Woohoo, garnets! Okay, so before I get started, I'll just give you a quick look around this spot. There's some pretty high flood flows that come through the Blackwood, particularly when you have cyclones in summer. There's a big catchment inland, dumps a lot of water. Back in '82 there was 200 mils fell over about 48 hours inland, and the flood came through here that was at about 20 metres. So you can imagine that water just barreling straight through. It's a fairly popular little swimming hole camping spot. So some kids have made a bit of a dam. Now, the Blackwood River is about 100 million years old. When Gondwanaland broke up and India left the west coast, the drainage patterns on the southwest corner changed. They used to flow the other way. When the sea lane opened up to the west, the rivers started flowing that way and started incising into the land. So it's pretty old, and the bottom is just full of really heavy gravel and worn down sort of quartz rocks, feldspar. Oh, Christmas spider. You can see the water comes through here with a bit of force. Right, so the last flood that came through about 4 years ago, decent one. So that's about 3.5 metres high. There's a fair bit of force. This river used to be fully stocked with marron and cobbler. In the last sort of 15-20 years, the salinity has really increased. All the clearing inland over the 100 years has led to dryland salinity problems. And so now the river at the moment is running at about 5 grams per litre salt, which is about 7th seawater. But it gets up to about 9 grams per litre. And like lethal for marron is about 6. Whoa. Snake. I might just go back the other way. So we've got part of a dolerite intrusion here. And wherever the dolerite comes up through, it creates like a granophyllus and a mica schist sort of either side of it. And in that contact between the mica schist and granophyllus, cut off, and you get almandine garnets forming. You can see there behind that rock the heavy iron gravel that's accumulated. So that's a good little trap. There's probably a few colours of gold in there. As well as some garnet. Okay, well, it's about 35 degrees already. And that water's looking pretty inviting. And since I've just seen a snake, I think I'd rather be in there than walking around up here. So we'll jump in, eh? This is where I got some good garnets. Only little ones, but quite a few last week. You see this intrusion that's coming across the river. Sort of a quartz feldspar stringer running right through, which I think is pretty cool. There's a few of these little stringers. This is where I found a bit of labradorite, which is underwater. As soon as I saw it, I knew what it was. We just see the blue shining on the surface straight away. So you imagine the force of the water coming through here at 20 metres. I'd be nearly at the top of that tree. There's some feldspar. Oh, heaps of it. There's a bit of biotite in there as well. You usually tell feldspar it's quite blocky. It fractures at right angles a lot of the time, get nice flat planes. Oh, that was a nice bit. So thanks for watching. It's been Lithium Valley Rocks Prospecting. We'll catch you next time. And don't forget to subscribe and share and like the video. Thanks.